getting the ball in the Dynamos attack in third. Ismail Wadi, Muguli, as well as Benyu doing a great job. Phineas Bamusi here and there is getting good runs on the flanks, trying to get the cross in. I think for Dynamos, they've got Tafremusi to thank. He's managed to have a couple of saves within the first half. Dynamos slowly came back in the game, started attacking Caps United, where they managed to get 2 yellow cards on Bruce Kangwa and Jimmy Zingai for fouling Jalai and Leroy. I think it was a great move by Dynamos. Also managed to contain Caps United and pushing forward, looking for that opener.
Oh yes, it was 0-0. I don't know what will await us in the second half. Just to remind you, Sparrow has it 1-1. It's a 1-1 draw, and the Chief Justice has it 2-1. I don't have to tell you 2-1. Right, Sparrow, your thoughts on the first half?
Yeah,
I meant Chief Justice.
Yeah, I think fair enough. Caps with some good start. They controlled much of the game, and with also some chances created. Ishmael Wadi came close. Suarez, Benyo could have with a free kick, very good free kick, and credit to the goalkeeper, Tafremusi. What a save!
Again, keeping Dynamos in this game.
Yeah, like always. He's probably one of I think in the top 2 players, week in week out, top performers. I would give him credit as well. And Dynamos tried by all means, but not so sharp in up front. But you could see the context of the game at least lively. The derby is not that dull. It's good. I also like the attendance. It's quite well. Both teams, the fans are there, and that's their truth. I don't know where they were all along. They're coming now. With a few games to go, they should have pushed. But I think it has been a very good first half. Also, the match official trying to control the match, and it's been good.
Right, a thrilling first half, you'll agree with us. Right, let's relive the highlights of this Harare derby. Of course, again, Caps were first from the blocks, and Ismail Wadi here, very menacing, and he has been a thorn in the flesh. His combination with Bruce Kangwa, as we see that acrobatic tip over from Kundai Benyu's free kick. What a tip over, Sparrow. Again, Tafremusi.
I think Tafremusi, like Chief has said, I think he's been one of the top performers for Dynamos in this season. Even if you look at that cross from
I think for me, top performer.
Yeah, you've got Emmanuel Jalai there.
Yeah, as well.
Kapopi has been also outstanding for Dynamos. Yep. I think Bruce Kangwa on the left flank, unfortunately got injured, but he came in with some good crosses, which the strikers couldn't do. They will look again at the free kick from Benyu. Well taken and a good save from the goalkeeper.
Oh, yeah.
Good technique from Benyu. It's not easy the way he strikes the ball. And the goalkeeper, exactly.
Inside foot.
It's not easy at all. Showing what a top-class player he is, Benyu, from this position here. As we take another angle, and Tafremusi, top marks to the Dynamos goalkeeper, keeping Dimbare in the game. And Caps United was still at it, but Dimbare is getting those chances. And you see, sometimes you have to make use of the chances, because Dynamos here were coming. It could have been, but Kasondo, I think, fluffed it. Or was it Wisdom Mutasa?
It was Kasondo at that time.
Kasondo.
I think Jalai doing very well.
Very well.
He should have left that ball for Ross, as Ross was coming facing the goal. I think he should have sold the dummy, and Ross could have finished. And no communication within the two players.
Exactly. This was the first real chance for Dimbare, and it was fluffed by Kasondo. Then Mutasa had this opportunity as well, and this is a very painful sight for all Caps United supporters watching. I think, tears did roll down his eyes, and yes, very, very pitiful day. And you do, because he was having a great game, wasn't he? He was having a great game. But some of those things do happen. You will know about it, Chief Justice.
Yeah, it must be a soft tissue, there's no much contact in almost every game you play, especially outside of the calf. But the moment it is touched, it becomes more painful, and you cannot step on your foot. That's what he's feeling now. I think there might be some damages inside, but of course it's normal. But unfortunately, players they have, and they're reliable, very reliable. And you could see from the beginning, first 10 minutes, 15 minutes before he went out, keeps threatening through the left side. Yeah, and now he's out. They are stopped on the other side. And then there's now the chance for Dynamos going out. Right. But we will just wish him a speedy recovery, and hopefully he can finish up the season.
That's right. Yes, we hope that it's nothing serious upon Bruce Kangwa, and he can continue with trying to keep Caps United in the top flight, because what a game he had been having there, combining well with Ismail Wadi. But that's the name of the game. Sometimes that happens, and that's why now Dynamos were having forays down that flank, because before Kapopi, Emmanuel Jalai was not managing to overlap down the right flank, but because the fire has been put out by the injury upon Bruce Kangwa, now Dynamos having more chances. So, what do you think will happen in the second half? Sometimes these games are a game of two halves. One half belongs to one team and the other one to Team B. Do you think out there that the second half might belong to the men in blue? Well, let's find out from Sparrow.
Well, looking at the way the game finished, Caps finished strong, and I think they want to continue on from that momentum. I think Chimtashu, she was doing very well in the middle of the park, as well as Ishmael Wadi is getting clean balls. Even what Justice has just mentioned, to say on the left flank they were really attacking well, which has really slowed down when Bruce Kangwa came out. So I think positive for Dynamos, they've got a bit of credit. But Finas Bamusi, I think he hasn't been in the game in the first half. We're likely to see Junior Bujira coming in on the other flank. He's also one player that can get the Dynamos defenders on the back foot. So I think maybe after about 10-15 minutes we should see a substitute maybe from Caps United to try and bolster the team. And now that they're attacking the Mbala end, although they usually like to finish off the city end, but right now they're attacking away from the fans. It could also be a minus for Caps United because they don't have anyone rallying behind them. But let's see how it plays out in the second half.
I want to tell you something, if you didn't know something. When Denver Mukamba joined Caps United, and his first game against Dynamos, he scored, and Dynamos lost. He scored the goal, 1-0, it finished. Now, Denver Mukamba had left Dynamos. He's back at Dynamos. He went to Scotland, then he didn't go anywhere. Came to Dynamos, he's back at Dynamos, and this is the first time he plays against Caps United. I don't know, is there anybody there, any Dynamos fan who has supernatural beliefs, thinking that maybe because of what happened when he was, I'll tell you what, I'm going to put that question to you know who.
It's sometimes it can be more like a superstition. Yeah, he believes in that. Yeah. So he's a player also we cannot doubt. Sometimes he brings those moments and the right foot, because if you remember 3 weeks ago he promised he would score against Scotland, and he scored. And the beautiful and the winner as well. So such type of players, their character, it can give you the exactly what he says.
Chief Justice, he's actually said in one interview on social media, I think he said that he's promising the Dynamos fans that he's going to score. Yes, that's what he said. He's promised the Dynamos fans that he's going to score against Caps United.
It's like most of the time we speak about these players. His character, can lead to that. He's someone who believes in himself, and of course, given the chance, he can come in and score. But I would want, in the second half, he comes in at least maybe 20 minutes to go. It can give because of the nature of the game. You just need people also who can sustain this game. You have more power in midfield, because that's where Caps United is more stronger. Where there's Benyu, Shandiro, and also Wadi coming in, joining in. They just weak on the right side where there's Bamos, who is not really active. But Dynamos has got some some problems also in the width, both ends. Mutasa and Leroy, they are not doing enough to complement the midfield, which is isolating Ngwenya and Nyawa. But I would think, maybe as the game progresses, bring in such Denver, even Perez, or sometimes he gives in some touch. He can give in some impact, because the type of a play he implies, it suits with the 12th man. You need someone who cheers the 12th man, so you bring in some positivities as well towards, and of course it's the city end. Most goals scored at Rufaro is always in the city end. So it might be the lucky one and get the goals, but as this game is a beautiful game, it's all together. I just hope the better team wins.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see, what is wonderful about this particular derby, I think it is reason. Okay, it hasn't gone up to those superlative heights that we used to see in the years gone by. But listen, I think you'll agree with me. We have watched a very exciting 45-minute period where Caps United have been the dominant team. So we're just expecting that maybe the second half will give us more thrills. I know all the big names of yesteryear are gone. We've got to contend with these names who are upon us, but they're doing very well. Especially today, they've done well. And I hope that maybe in the second half, we will see goals. We want to see goals. Yes, remember I did say to you that the biggest scoreline that Dynamos have had over Caps United was back in 1984 when they beat them 6-2 in the Chibuku Trophy quarterfinal. And the biggest scoreline for Caps over Dynamos was 87, 3 years later, after they beat them 7-0 in the African Day Trophy semi-final. After that, it has been 2-1, 3-2, 2-1, 4-2, and nothing really big. Will we get something like that today? I doubt it. I don't think we'll get 7 goals. I doubt it. On that day, or when Caps won 7-0, Sheki Tauro, the great one, scored 4. Joel Shambo scored 2. And Gift Getum Pariwa, who had crossed the floor from Dynamos to Caps United, scored 1. And on the day when they won, right, we are crossing back to Rufaro Stadium to rejoin our 2 colleagues there. We'll be talking to you at the end of the night. Welcome back to Rufaro Stadium. The second half is underway. Dynamos featuring that's a contest with Caps United, and that's a free kick given almost immediately after the restart. Theo brought down midway into the Caps United half. As Dynamos are now attacking the city end, with Caps United attacking the Barry end. Bakito, Wenya and Nyawa. Playfully carrying Shandiwa. So many teammates, they can afford to do this. They are friends, played together for years, and Shandiwa is now a Caps United player. Bakito looks set to take this one. Straight at the goalkeeper, Stephen O'Donnell. Bakito taking this one. Now Dynamos collect possession again with Ross Uwenya. Theo plays a good looking ball on the far side. Here's Akadonzo with a cross, headed away by Milanzi. The Nyawa is given away possession, is picked up by Benyu. Milanzi, the long effort. Carlos header runs out of play. Alu in possession again. Clever play. Shandirwa. Good clearance from Magwasa. Chpanera turning it backwards.
minutes. 4. Grazi. Long one into the area there. And Gotito fails to clear. And Bamos has done well to skip around him. Here comes the chance now. Oh dear, Ishmael Wadi. I can't believe it. He knows that he should have done a lot better. That was a golden opportunity. A golden opportunity then to remove the silver platter of the Stanley. Good cross by Bamus to find Ishmael Wadi. In acres of space, I'm sure he should have taken his time and tried to break the first time and catching it on his shin there. And thereby the end result is a high ball over the bar. Should have done better. Give the goalkeeper some work from that sort of range. Yes, indeed. It's Filoman-Zim. Rolls it to the near side for Magwaza. Dynamos Xilai. Yawa. Brings it under his spell. Back to Magwaza. Kasondo. To Jalai. Slips through. Here comes Gwenya. Debare. Preferring the short passes. Turns out, the sliding tackle takes this one out of play. What looks like a corner. Corner kick. This is the effort from a set piece by Gotito. But did well to save. Straight down the goalkeeper's throat. And Odai made it look easy. Corner will come from Valentine Cardozo. He's no stranger to derbies, having played some time back, several times. It's a good looking cross, but I think it doesn't get it very far. Theo guides it backwards. Gotito, Magwaza. Here's Jalai. Dynamos started off with more possession. And this one carelessly played into touch by Magwaza. Ian Bagala pacing up and down the technical area, trying to make sure that his instructions from halftime are carried out. But Theo was thinking of the headlines tomorrow, but his shot went wildly wide. No problem there for the goalkeeper, Stephen Odai. Telmo Theo was missing in action for Dynamos through injury. I think he missed about a month of action. Here's Shaliwa. Beaten by Yawa. And it's a free kick. Yawa is laid down, landed awkwardly. You can see him holding the back of his head. Shaliwa didn't go for the ball at all. I think FIFA should take a look at this type of tackle. The player can easily fall down awkwardly and break a neck. Looks like they don't know where to go with it. It's backwards to Gotito. Yawa in the center circle, which you can throw no vision from the veteran as it goes straight to goalkeeper Odai. Yawa is down once again, this time around brought down by Galo Chima. Larging Yawa off the ball. Again, he landed awkwardly. Galo is very apologetic. Well, these things happen. The Dynamos handman ended up on the turf. But he can continue now. Throwing. Gotito. And the very player dumped to the ground. Pata Stadium. It carried us team down by 1 goal to physically played Papa Fields. That Papa Fields scoreline is virtually unheard of. You would always hear that Highlanders are leading, but today it's not the case. Jalai, it's his marker. Muscle on the ball. But I think somebody should also tell Jalai that after pitching 1 or 2 players, it's time to pass the ball. And he wanted to carry on and on and on and on. Here's one. Spanier, of course, is a defensive lineman. He has to protect the defense. I'll say good job from Bernard Spanier. Yeah, you can't leave a judging player to the game, of course. It's very, very dangerous. Once again, that confidence, he might end up resulting in a penalty if you delay bringing him down. So, playing like Spanier there, making sure that the threat is far away from goal when he passes the free from that threat. Jalai is taken up by Matinto, brings in a good looking cross. Redondo brings it down. Chance now. This one flicked over. And got taken by the goalkeeper. Oh yeah, that was a position of some danger. Pockets United. And the referee agrees with the far side assistant ref that it should be a corner kick. Messi. Yes, it's a corner kick. It was a corner kick. The ball had gone out. Yeah, we have created that goal kick because out to Toshi at that goal line did it. Yes, indeed. And now the corner can come. Dynamos take it. He's up in celebration, really. Nothing hit the Jaros Cason with the near post there. Chiplet Johnny and not is there. Also die. And brilliant cover ahead. Dynamos there. Nice corner kick there by Dynamos. They lead here after 55 minutes by 1 goal to 0. What a goal. And jubilation in the fans by the Dynamos faithfuls. Oh, yes. They haven't been celebrating much, and when they get a goal in the derby, take a look at it. Wow, that was a wonderfully taken header by Gasondo. Nobody within him. And he has scored what could turn out to be a very important goal. Well, but I can tell you that it's still a long way to go. Everybody was there to take the pictures and witness it. Marquez's clearance. Once again, it goes all the way, met by Matinzo. Mavunga. Looking for Gwenya. Mavunga finding his captain. Before playing through. He's given away again. Mangisa will pick this one out. Bernard Spanier. As well to find Shandi Irwa. Long one. And this one is destined for goal kick. Which Kibane will take, and if you're joining us for the first time, it's Dynamos 1, Caps United 0, Jaros Casondo after 54 minutes. And that goes telling now means that all the away teams are leading 1-0 today. The physically by Papa Fields leading 1-0. Both at Pata Stadium leading quicker by 1-0. And here at Rofaro, Dynamos the away side leading Caps United by 1-0. Very interesting indeed. As the ball is cleared by Jafre Mutsa, Chintoshi picks it up. Back again to Shandirwa. It's Ishmael Wadi on the wing. Cannot get past that. Jalai. Yawa. Looking for his captain again. Playing through. The Vietnam end is up. Magusto. Cannot get past his backer. And in the end, he's penalized. That's being silly. Very silly. That's being silly. That should be a yellow card. He's lucky that the referee, I think, was very far from the scene of the accident, but it looks like Jalai was hit down off the ball. Somebody was yellow carded. Off camera, yes. Yeah, it was off camera. We'll still find out. Check your Chinyama now, telling his players what to do, how to get goals into the back of the net. And Mr. KK, Kelvin Kaindo, heading his weight. And the Dynamos fans cheering inside of the capital. It's a bit close, but there's still a long way to go. 58 minutes. 32 minutes left of play, and that man in the picture was the goal scorer. Cassandro almost causing Mangiza. Galu has allowed the ball out of play. Going to Dynamos, who are still leading by 1 goal to nil. Jalai trying to slow down the game here. Checks the throw. Plays it into the box, cleared away by Jimmy Tsigai. Yawa. Tightly monitored. Ilanzi will take this one away. Wakizo. The hard-working character, Wakizo. Sets it through to the near side. Mafunga. And this one played away by Chintoshi. The Dynamos are turning on the screw. They've got the goal that they've been looking for. Wakizo. Invested to move back a few yards. You hear the noise in the background. It can only be when Yemba Mkama is about to come on. Abusi clears the danger. Yawa. Wenya losing possession. Chibanera will pick this one up. Yawa comes in with another tackle. He will be lucky if the referee doesn't flash another yellow. That's making Filoman-Zim in classes. Watching the action in the stands. That's the goal by Jairus Casondo. Yes, if you're a Dynamos fan, you will have to watch this one over and over and over again. But Shadrach Nyawa must thank Israel Nevera, the referee. And now Dynamos would like to make a triple substitution, Willie. What does this mean?
Yeah, going for a second goal here. As far as goal, and that goal, if they can get it, they'll go above Gibbs United and out of the relegation zone tonight. And Mohamed, so Casondo, the goal scorer, is calling it a day, and then Bamkamba comes in. They also have Nasio Junior Terrazo coming in as well, and 3 goals in a day. And then the substitution will be Mafunga, will call it a day, and coming in should be Felix Mahamat. Yes, it's Mafunga. Leroy Mafunga, the one who delivered the corner kick headed by Casondo. So the two combined for the goal, they all call it a day. Yes, indeed, the players who are giving problems in the Gibbs United defense being rested. Like it's Silira Mafunga will be the last one to arrive. Check your Chinyamai from Dynamos player. Leighton Collins, former Zimbabwe international, is now the strikers coach at Divare. Gibbs United to take the set piece. Jimmy Tsigai floats it inside the area. It's headed away. Again, not quite. Felix Hamut fighting for this one. Working to make sure it's safe. I remember watching this Felix Hamut the last time that Dynamos played here. It looked like a very useful sort. He lands in now, throws forward. Wakizo is the ball taken away by Filoman-Zim. And the Dynamos defenders led by Kakwaza and Nyawa. Now asking for the yellow card on the Kent United player. The Dynamos kept him slapped in the air accidentally, of course. That is Manuel Jalai. Filoman-Zim still injured. Cape United warming up. Three of their players. Young Ujira, Junior Jirabul, soon be introduced. It's understandable because I didn't see any wing play from Cape United this afternoon. Yeah, I think those wings they're not really effective this afternoon. I think they need the hard running. Ujira is so quick and he can deploy, he can bring those crosses. And the striker like there's goal again. Oh, that was wonderfully taken. That two are marking like Cape United. Nobody followed Carlos Casondo as he went for the ball. You can't blame the goalkeeper. That's the goal that makes it 1-0 to nil. Taking a look at his watch while Darius was celebrating. Here comes Tanaka Shakirwa. What is he doing? Has he forgotten that he's a Cape United player? He wanted to play out. By the way, badly. Luka Modric. Pass. Wenya. Oh, he's not passing his two opponents. Lucky for them, the whistle didn't go. And it looks like Shadiro, when he was taking that out of pass, he kicked the ground. I can see it is down. Let's hope nothing serious there. You can't afford to have another injury spell. Kick it again. There's Ibare, Wenya. All played on the far side to the captain. Jalai. Wenya once more. This one fails. Easily taken away. Dynamos playing with a bit of purpose. Akwasa. To Wenya, who's been very useful this afternoon. But it's took his eye off the ball momentarily, and it's Jalai. Took his eye off the ball and it rolled into touch. The referee was right. Yeah, that was a blatant dive. Yeah, blatant dive. No need to have done that at all. It was inside the box. I thought I could have easily got a yellow card for simulation. Exactly. Here's the header from Batizo, but he brought down his opponent in Bamusi. Free kick to Cape United, who are still down by 1-0. I'm glad to say that Shadir was back on the field and can continue with business for Cape United. Filoman-Zim yelling at his defenders to pick up the preordained positions. Let's see how United will be taking this one. Tanaka Shandirwa is now wearing the captain's armband. What has happened to... Oh, yes. Bamusi will go there for Junior Ujira. And Matindife comes on. Yeah, he's another one who can certainly set the scene alight. With his pace and skill. Yes, even energy levels. Energy levels, he's got them. Ishmael Wadi calls it a day. Nasha Chinchuli is not yet just hope it stays like that. So that Joel Lupasha, my apologies. Joel Lupasha, Macronis is with us here at Rufaro Stadium. Watching very closely. Israel Herrera. He's been managing this game very well. get full marks from me. Great job, well done. As we see there, Matindife joining the action as well as Junior Bunjira. Chintule, Matindife and Junior Bunjira have come on for Caps United. Here comes the kick. Watinzo stands in the way. Shadirwa, now the captain, plays it backwards for Filoman-Zim. Doesn't do a good job. And again, Bunjira now. Is it for Carlo? Brings it across. And this one will roll it.